We're on the hip strip, otherwise known as Higgins Avenue, here in Missoula, heading into downtown, just south of the river. And because of a water project, the 2 lanes is only 1 lane for northbound. And this is about peak hour, about 10 of 8 in the morning. And the traffic seems to be flowing just fine. It's April 16th, 2014. A lot of people, organizations, including our own MIST, see this area functioning much better as a 3-lane road, 1 lane in each direction with the center turn lane instead of an undivided 4-lane. Going to a 3-lane would allow dedicated bikeways, easier pedestrian crossings, and a smoother motor vehicle flow. Up ahead you can see that car wanting to take a left. They're blocking the whole through lane. Center lane solves that. This bicyclist is riding in what usually is the parking lane. This can be a dangerous squeeze. This is one of the most dangerous spots for biking in Missoula. There's a study going on right now for the Higgins Bridge and what to do with it, how to make it better. It may need replacing. A 2-lane bridge for cars with wide bikeways and wider pedestrian ways would work really well, according to our analysis. The cyclist is pretty much squeezed and should really just take the center of the lane. Even when this is a fully functioning so-called 4-lane, cyclists are squeezed, drivers making left block a through lane, and pedestrians are at huge risk, especially of turning vehicles at intersections. There are a lot of blind spots created with a 4-lane road. Higgins is 1 lane in each direction south of Brook Street, and Brook Street is 1 lane in each direction coming into Higgins. Between Brooks and 6, it is Highway 12 and does see more traffic than the rest of Higgins. But you can see this 1 lane is flowing just fine at a moderate speed, which is what you want in an urban area. The normal 2 lanes are compressed into 1. With slower speeds, the following distances can be closer. So you actually gain capacity when drivers slow down, up to a certain point. Around 20-25 miles an hour is about ideal. And that's great for safety and flow. Roads are often empty, or at least sparse. Society tends to build for peak hour, peak time, almost the peak minute on the busiest day of the year. That's not an efficient or safe way to build roads. At MIST, we're planning and designing and advocating for system approaches, often 1-lane roundabouts, 3-lane roads, good bikeways and walkways, trails, good bus system, eventually a return of Amtrak through downtown Missoula. The cyclist is blocking the throughway, drivers impatient and speed around. A 3-lane solves that. This 1 lane of cars is not indicative of how a 3-lane would work. A center turn lane would greatly improve the flow. In some cases, a right turn pocket at specific intersections can be added, although that's typically not necessary with a properly done 3-lane and with good land use and mixed development. This is 5th Street, east-west, and there's strong support for changing 5th Street. Instead of 2 lanes in one direction, 1 lane for cars with a buffered bike lane. That would increase safety and flow for all modes of transportation. Get in touch with us at MIST Our website's strans.org to share your thoughts or to join one of our working groups to make transportation better in Missoula.